Hello gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and we're back here in House Flipper because there's been a Halloween update which I wasn't expecting and I've missed out by a couple of days. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's been added for the Halloween update then. So looking at the picture, it looks like we've got a vampire house. So let's have a look what they've got to say about it. So here you go, Halloween update, a new totally fabulous castle is waiting for you to renovate. Oh, brilliant. So we'll go and take a look at that. We've made a deal with a really friendly entity that used to haunt fuse boxes. Now you can remove them without having to pay with your own soul. A whole lot of new heartwarming items. The list got lost though. Maybe you'll find it if you search thoroughly. And then a few more fixes and things as we go, but if you scroll all the way down, look, we've got the Halloween update items. So these are the new items that have been added. So 3 sets of wall and window tile, 5 new fancy wallpapers, Strigoi and Moroi doors in many variants, Knox bedroom set, Countess dining room set, Count kitchen set with a matching fridge and stove, Sanguis living room set, 2 spooky lights in hanging, standing and wall variations, Destroyer of Worlds and Devourer of Souls ducks. Wait, ducks? Gotta see that. 6 patterned carpets, 6 classic paintings to hang in your lair, Eternal Darkness fireplace, Vampire's Kiss napkins, Here's Johnny carafe and glass, Drop of life glass fillable with a mysterious red liquid. Ooh! Tea set of the night and last round chessboard. So that's lots of new items and it's definitely a vampire castle. Oh, this is going to be so cool. So let's go and take a look at the beautiful new vampire castle. I'm sure it's going to be super spooky. So I'm imagining it'll be in the standard cell tab on the browser. So let's go into our office and take a look at our new castle. Oh, this sounds really cool. So it's going to be under browser and somewhere on the list of full purchase, I'm sure. So we'll do a scroll down and look. If it's a castle, I'm imagining it'll be quite big. But we'll just do a nice slow scroll just to make sure. Yeah, there's nothing so far that I haven't seen before. So yes, there's a new castle. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, look at that. Whoa, it's the most expensive item. It's even more expensive than the house on the moon. Wow, and it's just entitled Castle, and it's right on the cliff. Look, on the edge of a cliff. Oh, look, it's got like little towers and little battlements. Well, that's quite a European style sort of castle structure by the looks of it from the picture, isn't it? This 14th century castle stood unbothered in Transylvania until the year 1922, when a press magnate, Randall Robertson, saw it as a souvenir from his European vacation. After some costly negotiation, he managed to convince the local authorities to sell it to him and get a permit to take it across the Atlantic Ocean. Unfortunately, the crates with the heroic stonework sank during a violent storm, leaving the new owner with nothing but the 600-year-old building material. It was possible to recreate the castle in its roughly original shape eventually. Particularly interesting is the faithfully reconstructed crypt with equipment that miraculously survived the crossing. Ooh, make you think that the owner made sure that his personal possessions survived the transit, even being lost at sea. So from the pictures, we've got a beautiful courtyard inside the building by the looks of it, and some beautiful huge rooms. I mean, that dining room looks absolutely cavernous, and a lot of the furniture inside looks very costly, very elegant, very old-worldy. So there might be the possibility that you just have to clean the house up a little bit to be able to flip it. Look at that, that's a gorgeous picture, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very sort of European style look, isn't it? So let's have a look. So yeah, it does look like we're in the middle of nowhere. We've got like countryside on the road outside of the grounds. So you're very isolated. Oh, spooky noises. Oh, we've got a red sky. Oh wait, have they got like a blood moon in the sky? Oh, that'd be cool. Turret towers in the corner, look. Yeah, very sort of European feel to the style of the castle. Right on the coast. Oh, the spooky noises are gorgeous. Yes, look, a blood red moon. Oh, that is a gorgeous skybox. Beautiful clouds and a blood red moon. Oh, cool. Very spooky, very atmospheric. No garden space though, so definitely not a lot of land for the castle to be rebuilt on, just barely enough for it to fit the building actually. So you've got a 2-storey building. Some of the battlement sort of edges are only 1 storey tall. So we're going to have separate little tower rooms and things, aren't we, by the looks of it? It's like a little tower room in the middle of the side there, look, so... Ooh, dirt and mud and stuff to clean up by the front door. Let's give that a quick clean. Yeah, so I think that perhaps you could just clean up the house itself. We're going to leave the garden as it is to stick with the spooky theme that we've got here. Look, it's all vampire gothic themes. Oh, it's cool, so cool. I think they might have outdone themselves with this. It's beautiful. Really nice when they do these little updates for events in the world, and they just give us something extra for free. I mean, you get this house regardless of whether you've bought any of the expansions, and as long as you've got the base game, you'll get this house to work with. Oh, look at the chairs and everything. Oh, it's so cool. See, those chairs are more modern, but look, black curtains, marble fireplaces, gothic candlestick holders and chandeliers. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, I love these new theme furnitures. It's very, very nice. Really gothic. Oh, look at the wallpapers too. They're all very kind of gothic themed as well. Love it. There is a courtyard. Day bed there in this little side room. Look, pictures have all gone. Traditional to have a mirror above the mantelpiece. Look, you've got an edge. Edges of dirt, look, where you've had pictures and paintings and mirrors and things, and they've all been removed. So very vampire-y, isn't it? And the dressing table there. Oh, hang on, is that a bookcase? There's a bookcase, look, and the dirty footprints leading to it. So there's the clue that there's something behind it. So it is an actual solid bookcase. It doesn't slide or move or anything like that. There's no hidden mechanism. You just have to physically pick it up to move it. Now I'm deciding, do I sell it or do I move it somewhere else so we can keep it? See, that's crooked, that candlestick, so that kind of suggests that it would have had a mechanism to pull it, but I don't think there actually is one, so... Right, can we just move it out of the way so maybe we can reuse it somewhere else in the house? Yes! Look, a trapdoor! Secret hidden room and a trapdoor! Oh, I love this. Oh, this is really cool. Very cool. So, the vampire's hidden lair will be under here in the dungeon. So the stuff down here, from the description of the house, should be what survived from the crossings. They managed to save some, so we'll pop the torch on. We'll actually use the torch for real... Oh look, so they've got a bright red door there and then a... So they've used the same style of door, but they've varied the colouring in a lot of different places. Look, so... Ah, now we can turn that light switch on, but there's no light actually down there. Broken mirror again, look. Oh no, tell me. No! Oh gosh, that's just a tiny little room with a rocking chair and a broken mirror. Oh, that is so horror themed vibe. Oh, very nice. Lovely little touches, isn't it? Oh, look at the way they've used the wallpaper. So they've got like little stripes of different colours of the same style of wallpaper. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's the chessboard that they were talking about in the description. And that's very elegant pieces of furniture. Look at that. The bed, the chairs. Very, very elegant. Yeah, look at the different... Oh, that's one of the new horror-themed pictures, and then the wallpaper with all the different colours of the same style of paper. They're using the variations in colour very well, aren't they? A very dark bathroom. Look, no mirror again. Oh look, is that bright red bathtub? Oh wait, ducks. Are these the little ducks that we saw, the demonic ducks? Oh, they've got like, it's got horns. Oh no, so one of the ducks grows green like an ectoplasmic duck, and the other one is a little black duck, and it's got bright red horns that light up. Oh, that is so sweet. And demonic. And no mirror. And a black sink. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous. This room down here needs no work at all. Look at that, it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the new pieces of furniture. Chest table's gorgeous. Little dining room tables are gorgeous. Canopied bed, gorgeous. Wallpapers, beautiful. The Gothic theme, Victorian theme, really nice. Hidden room with the rocking chair and the broken mirror, that's just so horror themed fun. Lovely little Easter egg there for horror. I think we'll leave the chair there, but we might get rid of the mirror. In fact, we might replace it with a brand new mirror, in case anyone wants to rock and stare at themselves in a mirror. Who are we to judge? We're not here to judge. But I think we'll be using the torchlight quite a lot for its actual purpose of lighting things up here. That is so cool. It's all what, grey and black walls, I think, here. Yes, what I want to do is get a mirror and not bring up the menu. So we want some lighting, won't we, down here? And wait, are the switches not under installations? I would have put the switches under installations, I really would. So, where are the switches then? I wonder which one they're in. I think they're using the standard light switches in this house that I saw upstairs, aren't they? So we'll make them all black to fit in with the theme. And then we'll... oh, so light switches are under lights. Oh, okay. That makes sense too. So the Halloween stuff is the traditional Halloween stuff that we've always had there before. So the new items are not listed under the Halloween, they're listed in the standard sections by the looks of it. Right, so we will want to look under lighting, which is under furniture, isn't it? Yeah, lights. Oh yeah, there they are, look, the light in the dark sconce, trapped little soul sconce, trapped little skull table light, light in the dark. Yeah, so that's a whole theme of candelabra and ghost filled lights. So, yeah, and the lighting, it all flickers. There was some talk in the description of a switch box that was inhabited by a ghost, so everything should flicker. So far I haven't seen a switch box, so maybe that's just a feature of the house rather than something we can clear. I don't know, we'll see later. If we find a switch box, we'll clear it. If we don't, we'll... it's probably atmospheric to leave it, to be honest. Right, so we want to replace the broken mirror in here. We're not going to judge if anybody wants to sit and rock and stare at themselves in a mirror. We won't judge. So, which sort of mirror... I mean, you could put any mirror in, to be honest, but I think we want to go for something that kind of fits in with the house. So, the Leo mirror, because it's got that very fancy ornate frame, kind of fits in that Victorian theme. The Clifford mirror with the fancy top of it, look, really fits in with the Victorian and Gothic vibe of the building itself, doesn't it? And the vampire theme, and the horror night theme, and the Halloween theme, and all of those themes. So I think we'll use that one, and we'll leave the chair that came with it there, and we'll... I don't think anything else needed cleaning down here. I mean, I'm sure we could do something with the passageway if we were going to do a full change. Let's start with cleaning some of these muddy footprints up, which gave us the clue as to where we were going, so I'm grateful that they were there, but now it's time to start cleaning. So I'll remove the dirty mark for where the picture was originally. So there's candles all over the place, and there's some beautiful windows with views out into the courtyard, which is really cool. So definitely make the courtyard a big feature if you are doing a full renovation of this castle. But today I think we'll just give it a clean. We'll make a few odd changes here and there if we feel it really, really needs something. And apart from that, we'll just give it a clean and see what the whole place comes up like. You see, yeah, see the furniture, the daybed and everything, just with a quick clean, everything looks fine. Let's see if we can straighten that lamp. Yes, we can. And we will need to put in a proper door to give us access to the basement, because we don't want prospective buyers thinking that it's not there. We want them to know that there are the extra rooms. So it's a 1 by 2 metre. Oh, there you go, this Strigori single door. So this is the one we're seeing, but look at that, it's in really light bright colours. That is a really nice looking door, isn't it? So we can change that to be anything we want it to be. So If we kind of match it to the closest door, this one, so it's a red door, a red accent on a black door with like a goldy colour or a goldy beigey yellowy handle. So a black gloss door, details in the full red, frame was black, and the handle was a sort of goldy yellowy colour. So what choices are there? There's gold, and there's a beige. Yeah, I don't think it was a bright one, so we'll try and match it to that, I think. Make sure we get a good position for the door. There we go, and now you've got proper access into the basement. Now, do we sell that or do we move it somewhere else? We haven't actually examined the entire house. I'm sure there would be somewhere we could put it, but I don't know if we want to. Will it go at the back here? There's a nice big empty wall here. Will it fit? Oh, because that's under the stairs. Is there nothing in this section because it's very low because of the stairs? Yeah, I think it's too low because of the stairs. That's why there's no furniture in there, isn't there? Yeah, that's probably why there's nothing in there. It might go by the door there. Actually, looks like there's something blocking it. Are we too close to all the things? It doesn't seem to want to go right up to the wall. Could it be the cobwebs in the way? We'll leave it there for now. Right, let's clean up the rest of those muddy footprints. We even got some books and things, that's nice. Yeah, so that's much more modern furniture. That doesn't fit with the style of the house itself, but it is cosy furniture for sitting around the nice fireplace. Yeah, so these new wallpapers, quite a nice variation in patterns, very sort of Victorian theme, isn't it? I'm pretty sure they'll come in a variety of colours, so we could use make some good use of those, I'm thinking, in our houses. These bookcases are really nice as well. They fit with the vampire theme, but they would also fit into other houses, especially if you've got like a standard wood colour rather than the all black. And those Strigoi doors are really nice, actually. Very cool style of door. Right, have we got all the mud up? I think we've got most of the mud up here. Let's turn all the lights on. A little bit of flickering again for the atmosphere, and this is door into the courtyard with stairs going up, look. Yes. More mud in the courtyard. Let's give that a bit of a clean. And the markers are mostly weeds in the garden, I think, which we'll probably leave because it fits with the atmosphere of the place. But we've got two nice flower beds there for adding some plants to make it a nice pretty courtyard, which you can see from all of these windows. Look how many windows we've got. That's really nice for letting light in and giving you this beautiful view of the courtyard. So let's water the weeds. Let's have a look upstairs, shall we? Yeah, so there is a little room there off the side. So there's an open piece of the courtyard here with little like battlements. Yes. There's a bit of dirt here. Let's give it a bit of a spray. Yeah, clean. So we've got a nice big open section here for putting some patio furniture and stuff out if you want, or some plants. So there's another room here. Oh, this is the top of the stairs, look. So you've got like another seating parlour, mini library section up here. And the wallpaper is a different style again, so there's at least, yeah, 3 new wallpapers. I think that's what it said in the description, wasn't it? 3 new styles. And we know we've got variation in colour, so we know they've got it in red, black, grey and white for certain. And the fireplace works, that's good. Black windows again with black drapes. And the carpet matches the one of the wallpapers, doesn't it? So that's nice. There's some new carpets then that match the wallpapers. That's really cool. I love it when everything matches. There's some mark somewhere here near this corner that is not coming up, and I don't actually see anything. I wonder if it's downstairs, or marks on the ceiling. Right, that's not turned on. Where is the switch for that then? That one's not lit up. I don't know where the switch is for that one. Maybe that's on a section for the stairs and there's a switch somewhere else. Lots of muddy footprints all over the place, isn't there? Oh, spooky paintings again, look. This is a beautiful staircase, isn't it? Really huge and plantation style sweeping staircases, isn't it? It's beautiful, gorgeous. Oh, well, let's get rid of the dead plants. They have black marks on the... No, I don't think that fits there, and so far I haven't seen anywhere else to put it, so we'll just get rid of it so we don't forget about it. Yeah, you've got this big open area under the stairs because they're a little bit lower. I mean, you might be able to fit some furniture in there, but you'd have to be careful what you pop in there, wouldn't you? If we give it a good clean under here, because I'm thinking this is underneath where we've got the little study upstairs, so maybe that mark of dirt will actually clean up from under here somewhere. Oh, little cobwebs and things on the bottom of the candlesticks and things. Right, so does this lead into the courtyard again? Yes, that leads into the courtyard again. Lovely. So there's lots and lots of access points into that courtyard. And then we've got another door here. Oh, courtyard. No, it's a passageway. Oh, there's this portrait gallery maybe? Because there's lots and lots of little marks where you have pictures on the wall. So yeah, this was probably the original portrait gallery, wasn't it? Alright, clean up all the dirt. There's something on the floor somewhere, I think, or on the ceiling. Alright, let's look up. Is there a watermark on the ceiling? Yes, a watermark on the ceiling. That's all cleared up, right. So, we've been all the way through this front parlour. And we've been down the two side passages on the left and the right. One was a portrait gallery and one has the daybed in it and then leads to the access for the underground crypt area. So we've got the back part of the house and the rest of the upstairs to go through. So let's go through this door. This leads us into another walkway. This one though has got a medieval sort of style, bridge style roofing to it, so you can actually be outside even in the rain because you've got this beautiful covered walkway area. Really pretty. Ah, so this is a little tower room and they've been using it for storage because we've just got old boxes and things in, so we'll use our torch again to make it easier to clean up. It's a very small room, so practically it would be best to use for storage, but you might even be able to sneak in a tiny office or even a spare guest room if you really wanted to. There's your little turret room. A little getaway spot. Place to tuck everything away. What shall we put in here? Do you know, I think we should do something really silly and Halloween based and put something Halloweeny in here. But since we've got a vampire castle, why don't we put ourselves a little coffin in? So maybe the servant room or a friend visiting, or keeps it for sentimental reasons in storage or something. It's a bit dark and macabre, isn't it? But it's quite fun, I think. Right, so that's that little room done. Right, so we've got this big section at the back of the room. Another parlour or library area. Oh, easels for painting. Dead plants. Marks again on the wall for pictures or mirrors. Probably pictures because I don't think vampires would have had lots of mirrors in the place. Let's start turning on some of the lights, some of the candles. I like that they've got black, red and white candles all over the place. And these sort of marble fireplaces everywhere, because you really need to heat up a castle, don't you, because of all the old stone. It's quite a cold place, especially with all the doors leading directly outside. I would not want to pay the heating bills. clean up all the dirt. Yeah, I really like these new armchairs, they're really cool, and these bookcases, I really like them. Another dead plant there, we'll sort that up. Piano, lovely piano. We need to go around the room and get rid of all the dead plants. There's at least... Oh, look at that. That's a proper banquet hall, isn't it? It's a 2-storey high banquet hall. With a... Oh, look at those arch roof. Oh, gorgeous. Right, so we're going to have to get rid of a few plants, and I don't think the music is salvageable. It's very, very badly damaged. I think we, yeah, it's all marked as debris and rubbish to get rid of. Shame, because it's a bit historic, but I don't think it can be saved very well. Right, let's get rid of the plants. I think the plants are all marked as rubbish as well, markers, aren't they, because they're all dead. And another one there, a bit more of the music and a bit more of a cleaning here from this cobwebby stuff. The candlesticks. So I think this little lounge is clear. Right, so we've got some little bits of dirt near all of the windows. Again, lots of marks where there used to be portraits and pictures on the walls, and that is a gorgeous ceiling. Love the 2-storey high banquet hall. Lovely. And then with this would have been the minstrels gallery then, wouldn't it, up here for your entertainers to sit and play music while the guests were eating dinner. And they've turned this into a parlour, and they've kept the piano for the old music style, historical usage. A minstrels gallery, haven't they? Beautiful. I love it. This is a gorgeous house. Be a really big project to take on as a complete turn into a more modern house, wouldn't it? You've got the choice if you flip it for yourselves as to whether to keep all the Gothic stuff or whether to turn it completely modern. It's a very different style of house to anything we've had before as well, so that's really nice. Nice, cool, new challenge. Love this room. This is the absolute big feature of this house, isn't it, this room? Another one of these great big gorgeous fireplaces. Another one of the new paintings, look, the Gothic ones. Love that minstrels gallery, that overlook, oh very nice. That's probably the kitchen through there. Underneath the minstrels gallery will be the kitchen. We'll get to that later. A few dead plants to deal with again are here. Lots more of these walls, sconces. Lots of atmospheric cobwebs. And again, access into the courtyard through these doors. Yep, there you go. And we're under the stairs there, look. So that's the corner of the courtyard that we're in. Right, a little bit of a lag there while it saves. And then lots of pictures were up on this wall, look. And there's only one left, and that is... Oop, turn the lights on. Keep cleaning. That's the... Oh, that's the Vlad the Impaler portrait, isn't it? So that's... There you go. Dracula. Vlad the Impaler, Vlad Dracula. Dracula. There you go. So that's the only picture that they've left on that big portrait wall. Probably the only thing that survived in their shipwreck, where most things were lost. A little bit more cleaning of these marks on the walls. Last of the marks where the portraits and pictures were. A little bit of cleaning on the table. Beautiful ceiling. Just look at that. Very, very gorgeous. Right, we've got some broken pots on the floor. I think we might keep the napkins and some of the placings and things. Clean up the top of the table. Those sound effects are really spooky and cool, aren't they? Very haunting. Right, let's pick the chair up. I do hope we found a way to turn off all the spooky effects though, in case we want to turn it into a more modern place to sell to normal people. Very nice dining tables and chairs and centerpieces with the candles and things, very cool. There's just a bit of, that one's not on. Where is there a light switch for the walls? Oh, there it is, near the fireplace. Did that turn them all on? It did. Beautiful. There you go. So just a matter of finding the switches, and because they're black, it can be a little bit more difficult to see them, but I don't want to change the colours because of the atmosphere of the place. And this is a cloakroom, because we've got pegs on the walls. There's the light switch. There's the light switch. There's the light switch. There we go. And, oh, bathroom. Cool. So if you come to the banquet, you could put your coat in here and sit in the banquet hall. And then there's a bathroom for guests to use. And for the family to use, because it's got a bathtub. Guests wouldn't need a bathtub. But that's all just off the banquet hall, so that gives you guests a place to use as well, rather than having to go into the private family area in the crypt, which is the only other bathroom. Right, yes, those are the only two bathrooms, aren't there? The one here off the banquet hall and the one in the crypt. So the one in the crypt is basically the master suite, so you wouldn't want anyone else going down there, so this would be the one used by all the guests and anyone else in the house. I think we've been most of the way around the house now, apart from the kitchen, and I think there's another room up on the ramparts that we haven't looked at, isn't there? So, kitchen, as we expected, right off the banquet hall. So this big section at the back of the house, behind the courtyard then, is kitchen, banquet hall, and minstrel's gallery, which can also be a separate lounge parlour place. And this is the portrait gallery again here, and then that leads us back to the front of the house again. Yeah, cool. So we've kind of got the layout then, haven't we? Right, so let's go back into the kitchen and make sure that we clean it all up properly. So we've kind of got the layout of the place now. Very nice. So this will give us our view of the new kitchen as well, won't it? It's all very dark. Let's give it a bit of a clean. Yeah, we would definitely want to add more lighting in here if we were going to be renovating. So we'll use the torch so that we can see better. Yeah, so we've got broken pottery everywhere. Where are the marks then? Oh, some dirt there. Looks like there's a leftover party. Oh, are all the plates and things marked as dirt? It looks like they might be. Let's give that a clean. Yeah, so like marble countertops. I like that corner. There's that angled piece. That's a new cooker, isn't it, for this? Oh, I like that big cabinet. Again, that very sort of gothic style of interlaced knotwork that's not really Celtic, but seems to be based a little bit on Celtic, isn't it? Those sorts of pattern designs, but not as intricate as Celtic ones, a much more simple one on the fronts of the cabinets. Right, so where are the little... Oh look, this got like little skull faces on the handles. Nice little details. Right, oh, broken glass. A bit more broken cutlery and stuff on the floor. And there's another... Right, so what have we missed? There's something else marked on... Oh, it's the plates on the shelves, I think. There's nothing else on the floor. Yeah, it must be the plates on the shelves. Or the knife. Yes, so the plates were actually marked as dirt in there. Yes, that's a rather nice set of counters and worktops and things, isn't it? I like those. Right, we forgot to get rid of the dead plants. So I think that's all of this done then. This is my favourite room, this one. Absolutely gorgeous. I really love that. I think we cleaned everything. Just double check everything's clear and clean. Yeah, Very, very dark and atmospheric. Lovely. Yeah, definitely my favourite room, this one. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Huge kitchen. Very nice. Back to the Minstrel's Gallery. All clear. Yeah, lovely. Very gorgeous, this back section. Really, really, really outstanding. Lovely covered walkway. Nice courtyard. Very pretty. Lovely stairs. So I think the only room we've not been on is this one here on this section of the walkway above the stairs. So it's like a mini turret room again. So this one's actually been a little bedroom, definitely. That bed looks horrible there. I think everything else can be cleaned, but the bed I think is really going to have to be sold. And that double bed barely fits, does it? And these are the same style cabinets that we had in that little cloakroom area as well, so that's the new style again. Strigorio Moroi or something like that, wasn't it? They were calling them sort of vampire-based names, Gothic-based names. Right, let's. If we're not to move that, I'm going to have to move the candles as well. So we'll get rid of the bed. We'll try and put in a new bed because that one isn't salvageable. Right, so furniture, and we want a proper bed. Oh yeah, so Knox wardrobes, Knox bedside cabinets, Knox beds, so that's the new one. It's called Knox for the bedroom furniture. Those big canopy beds are not going to fit in this tiny room. Make it easier to find a bed. So is this something similar to the one that we sold? That's a fairly simple wood bed. Something like that might work. I want to try and keep something in a sort of pattern that kind of matches. That kind of matches, but that's not going to fit side to side in that space, is it? See, that room doesn't seem wide enough for that now. If we're going to have to move this cupboard across. Let's just put it near the door, and then we'll have to pick the candles up and move them again. And then we'll see if we can fit the bed in a better orientation. I mean, we could keep trying lots and lots of different beds until we find one that will fit across that way, but it seems like such a tight fit, it doesn't look comfortable for the bed to be like that, does it? So maybe if we put it this way, that would be better. There we go. Right, so now they're saying that we've got 4 bedrooms. Cool. So that would be a really good sell for a family home, wouldn't it? I mean, in summer that would be great, but in winter, when you've got all the doors and so many doors leading straight to the outside, that would be very cold, unless you're living in a very, very mild climate. I actually can't get through the gap there. Is there not enough space for me to walk? That looks like there should be. That looks like there should be plenty of space for me to walk, but it won't let me. We'll have to go round. So yes, everything's all clear in here, isn't it? We'll just have one last look down here. This bedroom is absolutely gorgeous down here, isn't it? Yeah, very, very sumptuous. Definitely the master suite. Very, very beautiful. And I like the way they've used the wallpapers and varied the colours throughout. It's the stripes along the main wall. Very, very effective and very clever. So that, I think, is the castle we've been through, cleaned it all up, not done a lot of work to it ourselves, but we've just given it all a good clean, changed one or two pieces that needed to be changed, and I think that there is our tour of the castle that was added for the Halloween day. So we'll just make sure we've seen everything. I think we have now. So let's head outside and let's just pop it on the market and see what happens price-wise for just basically cleaning it up and replacing the broken furniture. That's lovely, the castle. Very, very nice. Right, so let's pop it on auction and see what happens. So it was an expensive house. There you go. So we paid £395,000 and we spent about £1,000. So luckily all of the offers are above that, so we are definitely going to make a profit there. And the Smoth family, which we thought with four rooms a family would be the best buyers of the place, so love that room, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? So there we go. So if you just do a basic clean up, replace a couple of broken things, you can definitely make a decent little profit on the castle. And it'll be a very interesting project later down the line to turn into a modern family home, especially if we can turn off the atmospheric sounds of the place too. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From SoftKitty99, goodbye and happy gaming!